Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back. And today we are looking at a new map. Well, it's not a new map. It's a map from FS22 called Fox Creek. So this was a very popular map from Farming Simulator 22 that has been converted over to FS25. This was one of my favorite maps. It was a blast to build, and it's definitely a really good time. So Farmer Bob, who's a YouTuber that does all kinds of awesome map conversion stuff, I hired him just like we did back in FS22 to convert some 19 maps, and he converted this map over. He did 99% of the work, so big kudos to him for being able to pull it off. We got all the same stuff we had before. We have this really cool log selling point. So basically, you can chuck logs if you bring them in off a truck. You can throw them on this beam here, and they'll actually slide down into that cradle, and they'll sit there. And then you go down below here, and there's this little sell point. You just hit R on that, and it'll actually sell all the logs that are in that bunk. And it's kind of simulating sort of a coastal style logging where you do log dumps into the water and the inlets and stuff. So basically, if you came here and you unloaded a whole logging truck, you could just tip and dump the whole thing right off, and it would slide down into that cradle to sell it. And it kind of imitates the idea of the, like I said, the water logging kind of log yard style. And it's, you know, a different way to unload. It's kind of fun grabbing bunches off the truck and just chucking them into the down the hill, as opposed to having to stack them nicely in the bunks. So yeah, this is one of my favorite maps from FS22. I really like this one. I put an extremely large amount of time into detailing it and getting all the forest areas all pretty and nice. There's a few spots with little water areas here. I'm actually going to speed ourselves up here, so we can go, go a little bit faster. Woo! But yeah, you got these nice little kind of watery areas and just tons of trees and different styles of trees. So these are the FS22 trees that are back in this one, and I was able to convert them and do all the same physics changes to make them equivalent to the trees that we have now. But it's nice just having a different style, because I know you guys, some of you were getting sick of seeing the same types of trees in those other maps that we had. Well, look at this. We have a nice little creek here. And this one, we have that dynamic water. We didn't have that before, so that's going to make a nice splashy difference, hey, to go swim around in the water. Anyway, so yeah, it's a huge map. I'll actually give a zoom out here. Huge map, tons of area. Everything in these brown areas is all trees. So huge trees. I actually have a little logging operation I started for my FDR Logging show, FDR Logging episodes, where I've kind of cut a little cut block into this hill, and I'm just kind of making my own little tour up here. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. This is really cool. I'm really glad to bring this one back, and we may bring more FS22 maps back over. It really depends on how things go and how we do it, and depending on what people want. It comes down to Patreons and YouTube members who are paid people. They get to determine if we want other maps. I did this one out of my own money to convert it because I wanted to bring this one over. I really like this map. And like I said, there's tons of little hilly areas and cool little areas you can get lost in. And yeah, it's just wild. It's beautiful. Oh, not to brag, but I'm really proud of this map. I did a really good job on it, and I think it's super fun. So you guys are going to have some fun times. And then you get into these really wacky, like, hilly areas, and it just gets wild. And you want to have some logging fun. Especially if you're playing with other people, you can just have a good time. So anyway, this is the new map. I'm going to tab back here. This is the new map for everybody. And now something different that I'm doing that's a little bit off the norm. So normally what I do is I put out a pack every month or so, an FDR Logging update pack sort of thing. So now what I'm doing, because we kind of have all of the main stuff figured out now, what I'm doing is I am putting out individual mods when they're completed. That way you guys get to kind of enjoy them right away. You don't have to wait a month or longer for the updated one. So if I have the mod and it's done and I've checked it and I've tested it and I'm happy with everything the way it turned out, then what I will do is I will put it out. So what's going to happen is in the comments of this video, I'm going to have a pinned comment that has the download link for this map on its own by itself that you can go download. Now, I can't guarantee that's going to stay there forever, because in the future I may update stuff on it and then I will probably remove that link. At the same time, as that one link is there. This is also being uploaded onto my FDR Logging website. So if you go to www.fdrlogging.com, the download pack that is in there for FS25 will now include this map as of the time you're seeing this video. So that one's the one that's going to get updated all the time if there's changes. But I just wanted to have the option for people that didn't want to download everything, because the only thing that's changed is this map has been added. Nothing else has been changed since the last update. The pack is now called 6.1, and that's just because we're simply adding one more change to it. So yeah, it's not a full pack change with like additional changes to the machines or anything, because everything's working out great there. But this new map is now included in the pack, and it is also included in the download at the bottom of the pinned comments, or in the Facebook post, or wherever you're watching this. There'll be a download link. All right, okay, well, anyway, that's enough talking about it. You guys can get on this map, have some fun, take some pictures of your logging operation, post it in the comments, send it to me. I love seeing what you guys do with your little operations. It's fun. Alrighty, guys, we will catch you in the next one. Enjoy the new map. See ya.